Oh, they can see me. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Grandma Hershey Cooks. I'm Grandma Hershey, spelled with the U and not an E. So don't get it twisted. Okay, although we want an endorsement from those folks. But anywho, move this cake out the way so you can see all this love in this. For some reason, I can't find my lipstick. I don't know what I did with it. I can't find a lot of things. So anyway, you stuck with these luscious lips and all this love in this baby. Take it or leave it, and you might as well just take it. All right. Anywho, today is episode 98. Oh, you really get that? Oh my gosh. Oh, we almost this is episode 98. Now, what is this thing getting in my way? I can't see what my people saying. Hold on here. I know you guys can't see it, but I can, and it's in my way. There we go. All right. So, so we are making a pineapple trifle. And basically, all a trifle is cake, pudding, and fruit. Layered like I call it a giant parfait. So anyway, it's gonna be in this big old bowl called a trifle bowl. See, I'm gonna show the bottom of it too, because to me it looks like a big old giant champagne glass. But it's a trifle bowl, and they're not really that expensive. And you can get 12 cups in the bowl. I'm sure it's 12 cups. Anyway, 12 servings on this recipe. And also, I made a banana pudding trifle on episode 28 and a banana split trifle on episode 33. That was in 2023. So go back and watch those. My favorite is still the banana pudding trifle. The pineapple trifle came out good, but that banana pudding trifle, I was curling my toes. Anywho, so let's talk about the healthy highlights of this recipe. So now on the other two trifles, I use the angel food cake because for some reason in my mind, the diabetics always ate angel food cake. So I assumed, you know what that word means, that it had less sugar. Well, come to find out, no. Now it's good if you're watching your cholesterol because it's made out of egg whites. But other than that, no. So what Grandma Hershey did this time, because I couldn't wrap my head around trying to figure out how to make it from scratch. So I did get the Duncan Hines pineapple cake mix. It was pineapple supreme. And I only had to use half the box. So one whole box, if you want to make whole box, then you can make two trifles. So if you're having a party, then you can make two trifles. If you're not or going to, a holiday or something, you want to take some for a potluck, you have one at home and one on the potluck. Okay. And so if you have one at home, you don't even have to use a trifle bowl. But if you're going to the party, you want to use the trifle bowl so you can look exquisite. Look like you really, really did something, baby. You'll be the belle of the ball. Or I don't know what they call them in. Anywho, so healthy highlights. So the calories, 1 cup, I'm pretty sure it's 1 cup. Now, if I'm wrong, then forgive Grandma Hershey. So I should have looked at my last episode, the previous one, because that's what it makes. So anywho, 1 serving is 237.3. The saturated fat is 4.8. The cholesterol is 15.4. That's very low. So that's really good if you're watching your cholesterol. The sodium is 347.3. That's not bad for low sodium people. You're watching your blood pressure. The carbs is 29.9. And that's the regular carbs. It is not keto low, but it's still low compared to the FDA standards. Okay. Then the sugar is 20.1. Now that's not as low as I would like it unless you watch your sugar all day, because then you can have your serving of this trifle if you're diabetic or if you're watching your liver. So anywho, the protein is 1.7 and the fiber is 0.7. So the net carbs is 29.2. So it's still low. Like I said, according to the FDA, it's just not keto low. So maybe if you take a spoon, you can pass. Anyway. So I'm going to read you what the ingredients in the trifle. It's so easy and it's so quick. Okay. So what I did, like I said, I did the Duncan Hines pineapple cake mix. And since I had to make two, I did make the whole cake and cut it in half and then cut up the cubes, you know, like this to go in it. So, but basically for one dish is a half a box of cake mix. And what I did, instead of putting the water in it, I put the juice from the pineapples to make it even pineapple-y. That's what I did. And then I use half of it. I use a regular egg, and then the other was the liquid eggs, and that lowers that cholesterol as well, and it worked just as well. Okay, I'm telling you, it really works. And then the vegetable oil, whichever oil that you want to use, then for the half a serving is 1/4 cup. And then 2 small boxes of sugar-free vanilla pudding, whichever brand you like. And then you want 2 cups of sweetened almond milk, vanilla. And then you want 2 cups of unsweetened vanilla milk. Yes, indeed, almond milk. And so that way that's going to cut more salt, and it's going to cut some more sugar and make it more diabetic friendly, okay, or more loveliness friendly. So, and then once you whip that up, you're going to add a small tub of your whipped cream, like Cool Whip or whoever brand you use. So you can, and then you'll stir that into it. And then you will take 1 can of the pineapple tidbits and 100% juice. You don't want that syrup, because then you're going to have all that sugar. All right. And you want to drain that. And that's why I took the juice from. Drain it and try to get it as dry as possible, because you don't want juice running around in your trifle. All right. And then for decoration, a cup of sliced strawberries. So if you have some strawberries, you can slice those up and use those. Or you can get what's this? It was a small bag of frozen sliced strawberries, unsweetened. And then you will have to put those on some paper towel so it could thaw out and let the juice drain, okay? Because you don't want no drippy trifle, all right? Especially if you're taking it somewhere and to show off. So anyway, let's go ahead and read this in directions while we're here. So you're going to prepare the cake as directed on the cake box. And like I said, if you make the whole cake, which would be easier to do because you can always freeze the other one. Okay. And so I made the whole box, so which makes 2 trifles. Then I drained the juice from the tidbits while it was baking. I drained the juice from the tidbits. No, I drained the juice first so I can put it in the thing. But then I let them kind of dry. All right. And then I had thawed the strawberries on top of paper towel. I just lined them up separately so that they'll have an even chance. Then I mixed the pudding with the milk, and I beat it for 2 minutes. It's not going to get thick. It's still going to be a little, not soupy, but it's going to be creamy. Okay. And then I stirred the whipped cream into the pudding. And then after that, once the cake was cooled off, I cut it into little squares, 1 inch squares, or you can tear whichever way you need some, take out some aggression and go ahead and pull it apart. Okay. But I went on and I sliced it like a little nice little lady. And then you're going to alternate your cake with your pudding and your pineapples. And at the end, it should be pineapples on top. Then we're going to decorate with the strawberries. And hey, all right, so now we're going to go ahead and make this because time is of the essence around here. We don't have all day. Okay, so we're going to take our pudding mix right here, which I put it already in the thingy, in the little container. All right. Then we are going to add our milk, which is right here. I couldn't find my other container, so I had to use this big old thing. Oh, Lordy, I tell you. Grandma Hershey and her shenanigans. Stick this right here for now. All righty. We're going to pour the milk in. Can you see it? I'll move these containers out of the way so you can see it. Ooh, so I got a glass bowl on purpose. All right. Hold up. We're going to move these other containers out of the way. Put that there. Move this over here. Yeah, once Grandma Hershey moved, we gotta make sure it's a big old kitchen. Okay. Okay, see, there we go. Okay, now I kind of loosen this up some because I don't want it flying everywhere. Because once you turn that beater on, it's gonna be flying everywhere. Okay, get that in there. Okay, we got a little stirred up. Now we're gonna go ahead and turn the beater on, the mixer on. So you know when the mixer is going, I have to be quiet because then it sounds weird. So we're gonna turn it on low. Okay. And we're gonna try to get it beat as smooth everything out. How about that? Here we go. Okay, so we didn't get it thick, and that's fine. That's why we got our whipped cream to go in here to thicken it up some. Because once you make it and you let it sit in the refrigerator, it will thicken up some. Because you don't want it thick. You want it creamy. See, this is pretty. It's creamy. It's not like soupy like it was. So it's creamy. So what I'm going to do is take this thing out of here so I can put these beaters inside. Oh, I know I can kind of sit it on top. I don't want stuff falling into on this stove. Okay. All right. Let's lay it in there. There we go. All right. Now we got that. Now we're going to I got a little bit of stuff on the side. Okay. But it is trying to set. Okay. So then also now we're going to go ahead and put the whipped cream in. I did get Cool Whip. No, I didn't. I got Great Value because Cool Whip was twice as much. They lost their mind. So we're going to put the Great Value in. And I may go ahead and use the beater again. I think that's what I had to do. It's on the instructions. It's on the description section. And if you want me to send you one to print out, then email me, Grandmahursheycooks, all one word, spelled with you, at gmail.com. All right. And I would be more than happy to send you a printed copy. Okay. Let's see how. All right, let's make sure we get all our whipped cream out of here because that helps to thicken it. Go ahead and turn the beater on again. So we're going to be quiet for 1 minute this time, okay? Get this in here good. All right, here we go. All right. That's nice and creamy and luscious. Okay. Now we're going to stick that back over that container. Oh, did I do something? Oh, yeah, it kind of hit the mouse. Okay, we all right. We good. We all right over here. Okay, so now that makes this nice and creamy and luscious. See, it's a little thicker. And I don't know if the light is being something crazy or what's going on here. Anyway, oh, another thing I found out if you can't see the show as really, really good on your laptop, it shows very well on the phone. And then it should show pretty good on your TV. Hey, I'm on TV. Okay, now nice and creamy. Oh, look at that. See how creamy that is? That's the way it should be. Now, being that we're going to play with our food today, Grandma Hershey got her gloves out. She ready for surgery. Yes, indeed. So, what's going on? Phone. Somebody trying to call me now. I don't know why, but I'm doing the show. They're going to have to wait. Okay. And you probably can't hear it because I do have my headphones on. That's why next time I'm taking them off. All right. So let's go ahead and get this other glove on. And we're going to be ready to put our trifle together. Okay. Because we already got the cake. We already have the pudding. And we have everything all ready to go. So the first thing you want here is some cake. Okay. Let me move the pineapples. All right, space is something else around here, but that's okay because in a few months I will be moving to something bigger and with a bigger kitchen. That's going to be part of our thing, okay? So now let's go ahead and layer the bottom layer with cake, cubes of cake. So you should be able to have enough to get 3 rounds of layering, okay? If you want to layer this bottom with the cake, nice cubes of cake. Okay, that should be enough. Okay. Now that we got that nice and layered, then we're going to take some pudding. And we're going to pour some pudding over the cake. A third of it. Third of your pudding will go on the cake. Okay. That should be a third. Okay, wipe that off. We don't want that flying everywhere. Okay, there your pudding goes over the cake. Yep. Don't that look good already? Then you're going to take some pineapples, and a third of your pineapple will go on top of the pudding. I'm just going to sprinkle it over the pudding. Just a third. Don't take all your pineapple, just a third. Because when you eat some of this, you're going to get cake, pudding, and pineapple all at the same time. Then we're going to repeat. Because we did 1 round, now this is our second round. So half of what's left will go on top of the pineapples. All righty. Yeah, nice pineapple cake. Don't let nobody be in the kitchen with you. They might start eating your cake before you get it in there. Then you gonna have, I don't know what you'll have then if you don't have no cake. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and put some more. Oh no, we're gonna put some more cream, the cream on top. So half of this will go on top. All righty. Nice and creamy. Yoo-hoo. Nice and creamy. Yes. Okay. Scrape this off. Okay. All right. Then we're going to put half of the pineapples that's left on top of that. See how pretty it's looking already? Half of this. Delicious. That's all I can say. It's delicious. All right. Now, we will put the remainder of the cake on top of that. See, it's like making a parfait. It's so easy. Yes, you're going to enjoy this. You feel like a little bit of heaven when you eat it. Yes, indeed. A little bit of heaven. All righty. There's all the cake. It was enough. I told you. Let's throw these little crumbs in there. Why not? Now, we're going to put the last bit of the pudding on top of that. The last bit. So you get all your pudding out. Scrape your bowl because you want all your pudding, especially if you count those calories. They already counted. You might as well get them. Oh, yes. Okay. All right. Ooh, isn't that beautiful? Oh my gosh, that is so pretty. Okay. Now, the very last thing, we're going to take the last bit of pineapples, put those on top. Turn this around, make sure my dress don't get full of pudding. Take the very last bit, put those on top, spread it around. Spread it around. I know my face be covered up when I'm putting this stuff on there, but I'd rather you see the food anyway at this point. Okay. Oh, this is just very nice. Very, very nice. Okay. And then the very last thing that we're going to do is decorate it with the strawberry slices. All right. Now, if you have fresh strawberries, that'll be better because they won't get wilted like frozen strawberries do, but they still look good. So we're gonna, I like to put some like on the side there so that it would look pretty, bring some little color, a little pop of red going on. Put it on the sides first for decoration. Now, if you want to leave these like half frozen, it won't hurt nothing as long as you're going to eat it the same day. Okay. Otherwise, you need to have them very drained. Okay. These strawberries in here. One more on the side. Okay. And then the rest will go on top. Yep. The rest will go on top. You saw the picture. So pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty as a picture. Pretty, pretty, pretty as a picture. Oops. We don't want no paper towel to go inside our trifle. So come on, strawberry, cut loose. Well, forget it. You don't want to come to the party. We ain't going to make them. Okay? We got the strawberries anyway. Who needs them? Who needs them? Want to stay behind. All righty. I'm going to go ahead and try to get them anyway. We counted his calories. Okay. And there you have your pineapple trifle. And what Grandma Hershey forgot to do was bring a bowl to put it in. So we're going to use one of these. Grandma Hershey always forgets something. But anyway, let me see if I can show it to you a little better. You guys, see if I do that. Let's see. Can you see it? There you go. See how pretty that is? There you go. Man, if you feel like you want to put some chopped pecans or chopped walnuts on top, go ahead and do you, boo. Because Grandma Hershey wants you to love your trifle. That's your trifle, okay? So looking for Grandma Hershey, we got some plastic spoons over here and some plastic bowls. But I'm going to use this one right here and grab a plastic spoon right here, okay? Don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. Because I'm right here with you. There we go. Got the spoon. All right. And also then with the big spoon to scoop it. We're just going to scoop some. How about that? We're going to scoop some. We got cake. There's some cake up in here. Up in here. Up in here. Some pineapples with it. Because normally you'll kind of scoop to the bottom so you can get some of all of it. But hey, it's still the same stuff each layer. And I would say let it sit a little bit in the refrigerator so it can get a little firmer. Take a couple of these strawberries. Okay. So you got pudding, cake, and pineapples. So let's make sure it's not poison. Okay. Make sure I get a piece of cake, a little strawberry. Where's my pineapples? There's a pineapple. Okay. I don't know if you can really tell it. That's what I got. Okay. Let's taste it. Heavenly. This is a nice dessert. It's not heavy. It's good. Okay, let's go ahead and take one for the team since it's that good. I can see why my great grandson was trying to get him seconds. He had some in the bowl. He didn't even make it out the kitchen to go to his little table. He stood there, he ate it, he licked the bowl, and he come back and he tried to get some more. So you know it's good when the baby's like it. He's only 2. Okay, let's take one for the team. It just melts in your mouth. That is something good. It melts in your mouth. And that pineapple cake is delicious. Everything about this is delicious. Okay. So now that we did that, what Grandma Hershey needs you to do is hit the thumbs up button, because this is one you really gonna like. Okay. And then if you have not subscribed already, hit subscribe. That way, when I come on, you will know. But you really need to hit the click the black bell, because that way you will know every time I'm coming on. Sometimes I come on just to say I love you. I am going to try to come on a little more sometime this year. Okay. So anywho, so do that. And in about a minute, when this show is over, I want you to share it with everybody you know. Share it with your friends. Share it with your family. Share it with your neighbors, and share it with your enemies, because everybody got to eat. I'm telling you. So let's share, and share. Okay. Okay. So we have some shout outs from last week. We had Marcy and Kay and Regina. We had my niece in Colorado and Andreas. We had Diana and Fitzy the cat. She sent me a picture with the cat watching the show. He heard my name and he ran over and started watching the show. Thank you, Fitzy. I love you. And then to Darwin and Aya and Najee, my sister, my best friend Phyllis, and to my granddaughter Duka, who also tried. She was the very first one to try it. She gave me that thumbs up. And then the baby, he might as well say thumbs up, because he was trying his best to get seconds. So that's all the shout out. Now, I missed one of the birthdays. It was a couple of weeks ago. Miss Aya. I thought I had sung to her, and I looked back, I had not sung to her. So, Miss Aya, this is for you. All right, here we go. Me. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Miss Aya. Happy birthday to you. And many more. All right, so next week, our recipe, which is on the list of the people chose, it's going to be chili spaghetti. You heard chili, Mac? Well, we having chili spaghetti next Tuesday, so don't forget to chime in. Yes, indeed. And the last thing I want to say is let's pray for LA County for all the loss that they've had and continue to have, because the Santa Ana winds are still blowing like crazy. Okay. And I lived in California for 20 years, close to that area. And all the time I lived there, I never heard of downtown and all those areas being caught on fire before. It's usually way out somewhere, but this was very, very close. So a lot of people lost their homes. Okay. And all the belongings. I've been through a fire where all our belongings were lost. I was 16 years old and all we had was clothes on our back. Is very devastating. Very, very, very. And just pray for them. And then all the people who had other disasters in this country, because on the East Coast, they're always having some kind of disaster, seem like. And then down south, they had disaster. So pray for this country that it will somehow stay together, be loving, more loving. Okay. And that's all I want to say. And plus, I love you. And thanks for watching the show. Share the show, enjoy the show, and leave comments. Okay, I really want to see your comments. And so anyway, until next week when we have our chili spaghetti, you have a great week. Okay, love you. Mwah. Let's see how the mouse gonna act today. Okay. Okay. Yeah, all right. It's coming over there. It's coming back.